Hey guys, I don't want this video to be long, one because I don't have a lot of storage space left on my phone because I still have videos to edit. But I did want to come on and talk to you guys quickly, as brief as possible without crying, about where I've been, what's been going on, and things like this. This is going to be part one. I literally just washed my face. I just used a Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub for combination to oily, sensitive skin. I used that with my little facial scrubber and brushed my teeth with the Crest 3D White. That's about it. Now I'm just using the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner to tone my skin and cleanse it more with the cotton round. But I haven't been active on YouTube as much. And I could say it's because of school. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm always posting about school. School definitely has been kicking my butt with this course. But this is literally pretty much the last week of like actual work, and the next week we have to do a teaching portion where we have to teach a group. I'll just be teaching the Bible study group that I teach every Tuesday for my church. But yeah, that's how that's gonna go. And so I could say it's been school, but it's been a lot going on since the beginning of January. And I had a whole plan for January, right? Make my word of the year video, my verse of the year video. I had a bunch of things set. I wanted to get back on the C.S. Lewis kick with that read along. I had things set, and then I found out some things, and then everything went left, and then I just started getting hit back to back with financial stuff. And you guys know I like to be as transparent as I can without giving too much information, right? And it's been a struggle. Many of you know, because many of you literally will ask me consistently. My website is so down. I have not got my website back up as of yet. I'm working on it. Haven't done it as of yet. It is a bit of a struggle right now financially for me. Even school financially is a bit of a struggle. So I will be taking my last class in March, and I'll be waiting until January of 2025 to continue on with my last two classes. So 2025 spring and fall, I'll be taking my last two classes until I officially get in as a student. It's not just because of finances that I'm making that decision. There are other things in play that are making me make that decision, and I'll share that information with you guys soon. But it's a lot going on, so much going on, and I tend to shut down. And I'll be honest, I thought about quitting YouTube. I thought about just giving up on DOI and trying to figure out ways to make money, which is probably dumb, right? Because DOI is, sorry, I'm putting on this vanilla latte lip mask from Woolsey's that I had got from my gift that Sissy bought me. If you didn't see that, just click the article to the unboxing video. She has sent me some stuff for Christmas, and this was one of the products. I've been loving it. And then on my eyes, I did use the L'Oreal Revitalift Eye Cream. And then on my face, I was using Cetaphil. But yeah, I thought about it because it's so much going on, right? And I have not personally studied my Bible in a very long time. I have not picked up my journaling Bible in a while, at all. Like, it's been sitting over here with my other Bibles. I'm in my Bible, of course, for school, for church, and stuff like that. But personal studies, I have not really been into in such a long time. And I've had that conversation with the Lord multiple times about getting back on my prayer, getting back on studying the Word for me. Because it's a lot, and sometimes I do feel drained. Sometimes I do feel like things are just not working out. Let me grab my lip gloss really quick. One of my favorite lip glosses is this Broadway Vitalip in Honey. It's a hydrating lip gloss, and I sort of somewhat used up my first one, but the first one also broke, and so yeah, it was only a little bit left in that, and so now I can finally open this bad boy up. And you can get this from like a local beauty supply store. But yeah, this is literally one of my favorites to use. So I normally do Vaseline on top, but I'm going to do this because we love this lip gloss so much. It's so good, and it really gives you that gloss. Yeah, you only need a little bit. But yeah, it's just been so much going on. Some good things, some things unexpected, right? And I have just been mentally all over the place. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Daughter of Increase. I love my sisterhood that I've built here. I love sharing the word of God. That is just something that I have a love for, and will always have a love for, and will continue to have a love for. And I love teaching you guys the word of God. I love helping women understand the word for themselves and to grow spiritually. But it can become a toll when I'm starting to have those thoughts about, well, where's my life going? And I definitely thought about stopping. I did. My bishop quickly spoke to me about that. The Lord spoke to me about that, and I'm not gonna quit. I'm still gonna continue posting 2 days a week. I'm probably gonna boost that up after May to going back to posting 3 days a week, for various reasons. But a lot of you guys have been asking me about the GoFundMe. That's still up. I haven't removed it. I have not made that sit down video yet, just because, again, I there was a part of me that just didn't want to do it anymore. And the GoFundMe is still up if you guys want to sew into that. Link is down below. But right now I don't want to say struggling financially right now, but it is taking a toll on me emotionally right now, because everything is literally hitting at once. And I've never had it where, I don't want to say it's bad, because it's not bad, but I find my mind going in crazy directions. And moving in this season is definitely a faith move. And like I said, I'll explain in part 2 when I make part 2 for you guys on this video. I just wanted to come on and really talk to you guys and let you guys know that I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I thought about it because it is a struggle, and there have been times when I've tried to go get a 9 to 5. You guys know the last time I tried to do that job was taken from me right after they gave it to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just click the article to that video. I talked about it. And so, I've tried to apply for a 9 to 5. It's just not in the cards for me. Some people will understand, some people will not understand. I just want to say, if you're going to give me any suggestions for like applying for jobs, trust me, I've tried it. I've tried virtual, I've tried remote jobs, I've tried hybrid jobs. It's not in the cards for me. God has already told me that multiple times. It's not in the cards for me. And no, I have not just applied for beauty jobs. I've applied literally to fast food restaurants. I've applied to medical places. I've applied to be a virtual assistant. Like, I've applied to so many different jobs, things that I don't even really want to do, just to try to have an actual, weekly, bi-weekly income. And it's not in the cards for me. And God has shown and proved that to me several times. But of course, I was being stubborn and still trying, getting hurt for my emotions and crying, and it's just a lot. And so I really just wanted to take a step back, because sometimes I feel like I'm being a fraud when I'm not being a fraud, but sometimes I feel like I'm biting off more than I can chew, which isn't the case, which isn't the case, because obviously God put it in my heart to do Daughter of Increase. God has allow Daughter of Increase to flourish. And I know many of you are waiting for the Bible study content. Many of you are waiting for that read-along content. Like, I know, right? I know. It's just in my head right now, it's a lot going on. And I want to get the website back up, but I also have other responsibilities, right? And so it becomes a thing of, do I pay for this? Or do I pay this off? Or do I do this? Or do I do that? Like, not too long ago, literally the other day, I had to decide whether I was going to take my money and go buy my textbooks. And there's 7 textbooks I need for my next class, right? So my next class starts in about 3-4 weeks. 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, my next class starts. I had to decide whether I was going to buy those 7 textbooks yesterday, or take that money and go take me and my son shopping, right? And as much as I really wanted to take me and my son shopping, I needed those textbooks. And those are not textbooks that you could just get anywhere, because they are a little bit older. I could get them off of Amazon, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg and pay way more than necessary. And so I had to make a decision. Of course, I talked to my mom and stuff like that, and she also talked with me about it, and we, agreed that I'll just get the textbooks, because I need those textbooks. There's nothing I can do about that, because if I go spend that money and go shopping and then turn around, I need the textbooks and I can't get them, or I don't have them in enough time, then I'm backed up on my schoolwork. And this, like I said, the class I'm taking from March 19th up until like May 4th is going to be my last class until 2025, because financially I just can't. It is not a lot to take my courses at Moody. I think it's about $6,000, about $3,000 for the courses itself, but I'm saying rounding it to like about 6,000 because you got to buy textbooks, you got to buy utensils, right? And I've been running through highlighters like clockwork, and highlighters become pricey. I've been going through writing utensils and stuff like that, and the resources that I buy for class. And so a lot of the times when my professors give us like a bibliography, I think this was called, I typically go and get those books because those are books that they're, saying are great for us to utilize during the course. And so, it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I never want to just make content to just make it and then have it look any old type of way. I really like to keep my content professional, because obviously I'm not doing it just for you guys. I'm not doing it for me. This is unto the Lord, and so whatever I want to do unto the Lord must be done in excellence. And he's giving me the visions, he's giving me the drive, he's giving me how things should go. It's just financially it's a struggle, and that's just the reality of it right now for me. And so I've tried not to let that affect me in the past videos that I was making, but now it's like I said, everything literally just jumbled up at one time and hit me. And then, when you get surprises coming out of the blue, not surprises per se, but when things happen out of the blue that you were not expecting, you have to be able to navigate and trust God. And so I'm in a state of trusting God and yielding. My word of the year is yield. And I'm still going to do the video on my word of the year and the verse and why that is. It's funny enough that that's my word, because I did not expect January to go the way January has been thus far. And so it's a lot of great things that are taking place in my life. I'll share with you guys that information soon, like I said. And then there's some things that are still a little bit, up and down in the air, right? And so having to make those hard decisions and tough decisions on like whether buy this or buy that, pay for this, pay for that, continue with school in September or wait until next year, it's a bummer, but I mean, it's the reality of my life, and I let you guys into my life without a problem. Like I said, I share as much as I can without giving too much, because there are some bits and pieces that do need to remain personal, right? But I also know that sharing my testimony, sharing what I'm going through, my thoughts and stuff like that, a lot of you can connect to that. And so many of you always ask how you can give. Many of you have asked me if it's a nonprofit organization as of yet. Not as of yet. I am working on that, but again, that takes finances for me to do that, to get the paperwork and all that going. And so it's just a lot right now, and I'm trying to figure it all out. And I just have to have faith, pretty much, right? Faith. And obviously faith without works is dead. And so I've had the faith, but I really haven't been doing the works a lot, because I've just been down and out, not depressed, but just been down and out in my emotions and my thoughts. And I talk myself out of a lot of things, a lot. And I have like such a great idea that I want to execute, and then I'm just like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this because X, Y, and Z. And so that's where it is. So right now I do have one video I need to upload for you guys that I actually recorded maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I just haven't edited because I just haven't wanted to. And that is my book haul, which I think was a book haul from like September, October up into February. So I'm going to edit that video for you guys and get that video up as soon as possible. But I did want to just pop on and just say I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I thought about it. I really did, because a lot is happening. But I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing because I trust God enough to know that He has been there for me since 2012 when I worked my final 9 to 5. And I've never had a want. Well, I've never had a need, I'll say. I've had wants, obviously. But I've never had to need for anything because my needs were always taken care of by Him. And so, yeah, that's the reality. Again, if you want to sow, I don't like to talk about sewing because I don't come on YouTube for that. But if you desire to sow to the GoFundMe, which is for education and ministry, education meaning for my schooling, and ministry meaning for like the financial portion that goes into DOI with the websites and nonprofit stuff like that, you can. The link is down below. If you just want to sow into me personally as the ministry owner, You can do that. Cash App is down below, Zelle is down below, PayPal is down below. But again, you guys know I'm never on here for that. It's only if the Lord leads you to do that. That's just how I am. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, to let you guys know where I was mentally, what was going on, and why I just haven't had content. But the Lord has definitely impressed a whole lot of content on me, so I'm gonna get that done. Lots of reading vlogs are coming. I miss making my reading vlogs. I miss doing my Bible study vlogs. I don't know if I'm gonna do the book by book studies, and if I do, they'll be smaller books, just because I know many of you guys are waiting for the completion of John. John is 21 chapters, so I'm working on that still. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing other Bible studies, like on like smaller books of the Bible, Jude, Philemon, maybe Ezra, Nehemiah, things like that, because I've really been enjoying my classes thus far. I have the videos about my first semester at Moody, as well as my first term for spring semester that is coming. I'm just gonna combine the two videos together. But yeah, that is all. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know I'm here. I'm gonna be back in full swing for March, for sure. I don't know video wise, the first video, because I had things planned and then just didn't happen, so we're gonna work on that. And I have 2 weeks off of school once this class is over next week, and so during that 2-week break, I'm trying to read as much as I can, because I need to read all the books. Okay, I'm behind on so many book reviews, it's ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna be back soon, getting the videos out, pumping them out like I used to. And then once I finish this semester, I'll be going back to doing 3 videos a week, and sharing with you guys some more information and details about some changes that'll be taking place. But that is it for this video. I'm gonna go, I finished moisturizing my face stuff. I'm gonna go back to schoolwork, because I need to finish my lesson plan, because I do have to teach a class for next week for school and be evaluated on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.